What is up YouTube? I'm Charlie, I am CP Carpentry. In one of the previous videos I had this comment. Totally respect that comment and I totally understand that comment. The answer to this comment about me and my feet out is, if I am in a customer's house, if I'm in your house or anything like that, you don't want me in there with my boots on. I don't put dust sheets down because I'll guarantee the dust sheets will tangle up, I'll trip, I'll fall over. The dust being sawdust, fine sawdust, falls through them. It's just nicely, I've got a brilliant Festool Hoover, I've got that portable DeWalt Hoover. I can clear up brilliantly, I can promise you. Test me if you wish. I'm going to hurt myself and it's dangerous in my opinion using dust sheets. Swinging doors, they get snagged, you can't get them under your new door. It's just easier and nicely, politely to make a mess and then clear up after myself. So if I wear socks, if I wear these fluffy work socks with my DeWalt boots, I don't like dust, so I've got no dust. Here we go. Gets picked up on them, and then everywhere I go, I march it all over the house and it becomes a pain. And then all of a sudden, instead of that one or those 6 doors that I've hung, I've got to hoover your entire house. Whereas if I put my tippy toes in some sawdust, I can clean my feet, or I can brush them on your doormat and my feet are clean. Much the same as you always see me in shorts, because if I kneel down in the wet with trousers, with knee pads, your trousers are wet, they stay wet for the rest of the day, you can't get dry. If I kneel in a puddle, I flick it off my knees and in seconds, minutes, I'm dry again. So, Mr. Damod, with love, that is the answer to your little comment about why I've always got my feet out. And anyone else is wondering why this autistic bloke has constantly got his feet out, I don't wear socks because of the dust, so I'm just in and out of my trainers. So I either leave my trainers on and I'm in and out if people have got animals and they're happy with it and you're cool with it. If you're not cool with it, I take my shoes off and I respect your wish. But yeah, I don't wear socks because it picks up dust. So it's barefoot or I'm staying in my trainers nicely. And with it, I'm not on and off in my shoes, spending 30 seconds doing this and walking in and out. I will walk on gravel, I will walk on stones, I will walk across stinging nettles, like, not literally, but yeah, I'm waffling, I'm going on a bit. Today's video, we're going to finish this floor and I'm going to explain a little bit about my joists and different things that are going on. I'm going to pick up that wall. But before we get into this video, some of you guys are not subscribed. Let me know in the comments why that's not. Oh, there's no reason. Then pretty please, smash that subscribe button. I am a tradie. I do all kinds of trade work. Carpentry is my qualification and construction and general building is my background. And if there's anything you want to learn, ask, comment away. There's a free Discord you can join, free to join, it's free to leave. There's no ID, I don't care who you are in there. As long as you're respectful to others, do as you please in the Discord, ask away any DIY questions, get involved and help other people out if you're a tradie. I'm building a little bit of a community that wants to help each other. I want you to have the best you can, and I don't want to charge you for it. All I want to do, hold tight, first time I'm ever releasing this special video, all I want is the views. Because currently, I make about £58 every few months. 2 months. But it's looking like this point in time, I've not hit the 60 quid, so I'm not getting paid this month, and it'll roll over. I don't lose any money. It's just once I get paid, I get taxes deducted, la 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 la. Moving on. So, pretty please, all I ask of you guys is to subscribe to the channel, watch the videos, comment, get involved, get engaged, let me know your thoughts. Do you like these short little 10-minute videos? Nicely, I'm very busy at the moment and I'm organised chaos, it's carnage. I need to get on with the dovetail challenge. Moto Goyo almost last year for a serious donation for a serious gift. He challenged me, can I cut a dovetail joint by hand using a coping saw. So if you like the sound of that, subscribe so you stay tuned for when that video comes out, because that is coming soon as I get time. And if you want to be a member, please, you don't have to be, but you can join and be a member, and I sort of update the members as I go through the week, where I've been, what I've been doing, and you get to see how busy I am. And yeah, nicely, if the YouTube doesn't start paying, I nicely can't promise I'm going to keep this up. I'll still do YouTube, I can't warrant 3 videos a week for the rest of my life, only getting what I'm getting. I smash out loads of content for you guys, and I hope you all enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, voice your opinion, because if I don't get told, if I don't ever hear the feedback, I will never know. So yeah, stop chewing their ears off, Charlie. Get on with the video. All right, let's go. As the time now is, right, maybe there is time. I need to go and get some timber from the yard. And I need to go with a customer. So I'll be back tomorrow probably. See you in the next one, guys. Just put my first noggin in there, and the principle of that noggin currently is to pick up the wall. It's not permanent. We'll be knocking this ceiling down and doing other stuff in this house. 1920 is my overall length, and then 600. Where's 600 going to come to? 600 is going to come to somewhere there, so that's nice and in the centre of that board. Right, so I now probably want to get, do I get the board in or do I get this first noggin in? Let's get this noggin in. If I said that's 600, that's coming somewhere there. It wants to be 323. 323. Right, cut a noggin. 1920 is my board. I'll see you in a minute. What a great thing to have, a magnetic van. Brilliant invention, Vauxhall. Or I should say Renault, because there's actually a Renault Traffic underneath. Anyway, 1920, bosh. 1920. Here's something you guys can do at home if you don't have track. So I do the way you DIYs can do it at home first. You pull that off there. Ideally, clamps. But if you don't have clamps, who's to say you can't screw it to the board, but just obviously appreciate you're going to put holes in the material you're about to work with. Don't even need a tape measure. Start your saw. Literally, place your saw blade on the correct side of the line, on the line, wherever you intend to cut. Take your saw to the other end, place it on the line, slide your timber to the side, clamp away, do your cut, you're golden. Easy. So that's that. Then I said I need a noggin at 324, didn't I? There's that. Plunge that. Right, here we go then. Board number 1 is ready, and my next noggin to pick up the board edge is ready. Let's go and fit it. So, now then, a little bit more context. We've got a plumber coming in, good old John. 1305, and I need to mark those pipes, and I need to mark for that. 1305. I need to leave these exposed because John's going to change the plumbing for this towel rail. Back in a mo, 1305. So now that this first sheet's in, before I go far, I make sure I mark on the walls where all my joists are, so I know where to screw, and I've made sure I've got that noggin in to support my board where it goes under the wall, and the wall's now picked up as well. Let's get this one fixed.
29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have seek what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure. But one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be
Right guys, that was a time lapse. This is not being left. You'll see in a minute I've come back, because I'm not going to post this until I come back and sort that. I've just done this temporarily because right here the towel rail is being changed. Oh, can you see? Let me turn you. I have left this one loose so that my man, the plumber John, can come in and move that leg in the corner, which you can see is loose. I've left that loose because he needs to alter the plumbing to get his towel rail in on this corner. So in a second, I'm going to come back and we're going to change that for a full board. I'll see you in a sec, guys. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back, boys and girls. It is June 29th, Sunday. I said we was going to change that bit of chipboard. I'm back. We're going to change this bit of chipboard. Let's go sort it. So, plumber has been. We've got our pipes in place. I'm now going to change these pieces that I left there and make this solid again. Right. Let's do this. Using a square, touch your pipe and then touch the wall. Then flip it. I'm trying my hardest when I do this. I'm going to just square this off, because if I don't, I'm going to be left with this bit open in the back, and we don't want that. So I'm going to square that all out. Right then, let's try and do this one a little bit neater. So I can slide up to there, which roughly is there on my joint. Push that up to there. Oh, this is so much harder to do one hand. So you see how I'm parallel down there? Now, you should be able to do something like this. And then piece, and then say my hole's there. I'm going to guess it's there. And then what you can do is, because you've got that angle, you can always bring that in and fill the back gap. I'll show you. Right, drill bit. Let's sit this down. This might take a little while. Note to Charlie, buy some sharper drill bits. Right, now we've got that, I can simply, I'll just line up with that little zero and that little line. And again, like this. Lovely. Right. Start it. That's got in there. That's in there. Alright, that's going to go in there. And now then, this piece, come with me. I don't want to drop this, but now, this piece. Oh, hold on, let's chip that. Now then, because this is a triangle, all I now need to do is remove part of that, and then all I can do is slide in further, and I've covered my hole. Right, 5 fitties. Right, now then, as I said, I'm going to remove all those pieces and put a solid piece in. Right, now then, let's test this. Mighty mate. Mighty mate. Technology. Not sure what I can really do with this one. tiles will float over this other one. So I'm nicely going to leave that one. I don't know, I'll try. Let's try, come on. Didn't come this far to give up. 34mm by, probably like 40mm. 34 by 40. Let's give it a whirl. There we go now, guys. One solid piece through there. We've still got all our solid noggins in there. We've just toothed behind that, and I've just miter-mated this tiny piece in there. Ta-da! Highlighted my pipes as best I can. I say my pipes, it's the plumber's pipes. Many thanks, John. Much love to you. That is another job, Romeo, done.